hear what they say. Oh no, we're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo-hoo!
Hey everybody, it's Escape to Reality with Justine.
And Geneva, hello. We're here. 90 Day Fiance, happily ever after.
No baby yet.
More like nightmare ever after. I don't know.
All right, folks. If 90 Day Fiance, the other way is way better, we might just drop these people right off the face of the planet.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Because I find myself usually it's like appointment television, like I'm enthralled. And I find myself staring at
torture.
my phone. Yeah.
I know.
Well,
it's not torture, but I just don't understand why they picked these people.
I don't either.
If these other people are willing to do the stupid pillow talk,
right?
Why they'd be willing to do this?
I agree. Why wouldn't they? Of course they would. These people are desperate. Freaking Paul and Karine have a GoFundMe to try to get them on the show.
They freak me the F out with their Instagrams and her Mother's Day photo with the baby, and she's barely.
God,
oh my God, these people are freaky, man.
I gotta look. I haven't even been paying attention. Yeah, I agree though. I think if the other one's better, we may jump ship. Speaking of, have you seen the ads for this new show called Smothered? Oh,
right. We talked about it.
Okay, we did talk about
it. Yeah. Oh, no, Wendy Williams brought it up, and then I brought it up at last second.
I think it might be.
It looks like a good one, right?
Yeah.
It does.
Have to talk about
Is that an hour long, I wonder?
God, I hope not.
Doesn't it look nuts? Doesn't it look crazy?
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about that. TLC puts some weird shit together, so if anyone's interested, check out the preview for Smothered.
And it makes, I don't know, you never watched the Goldbergs, I don't think. But Beverly Goldberg she calls herself a smotherer, and she's no smother compared to these people.
Oh, it's good.
The guy's proposing to her, and she's like, I don't think, she's like right there. Oh my God.
Yeah,
sharing bath water. I could barf.
Oh, disgusting. I already am not a bath person. I find baths disgusting. You're like sitting in your own filth. Unless you take a shower before a bath, I find baths gross.
I don't even want a cereal bowl after someone's eaten cereal. You got to wash that, sanitize it with hot water in the dishwasher or something, then I'll use it. I can't be. Yeah. It's gross.
Yeah, so gross. All right. Before we dive into the episode, as always, a little celebrity gossip. What do we got? What you got?
All right. So we saw everybody's talking about Lynette Scalvo. What's her name? Felicity Huffman. She's up for 4 months. She's part of the college admission scandal. Mm-hmm. She's up for only 4 months.
Yeah,
and 20 grand.
She'll get released early because she pled guilty and the jails are overcrowded or some shit.
She needs to get the Larissa's lawyer.
Right? Larissa wanted to have sex with that lawyer, I think.
I don't blame her after looking at Cole. He's gotten worse and worse. Okay, and so, but the thing is, I was watching Wendy Williams today. The thing is, William H. Macy was not there. She was holding hands with her brother. Where's Willie?
Yeah, I think they've tried to keep William H. Macy away from it.
Well, that's your wife. I'm sorry, Bucko. You should have been there for her.
Right. They probably agreed for him. One of them has got to keep their career, right?
Yeah, but still, it's this is major. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I find that odd. I wonder. I don't see them breaking up. I always found it fascinating they were married in the first place.
I did too, but they seem to have a good relationship.
They do. They do.
Yeah, we'll see.
I know. We'll find out. We'll find out what happens to her. So Thomas Ravenel, Southern Charm on Bravo's coming back this week. Hopefully it's a good season. I really hope so. I've really started to hate those people, even though I hate watch hardcore.
Yeah. He's not on this season though, right?
No, which kind of sucks because I will miss him because he's so, not like I miss him that I like him, but miss him because he's just the best horrible villain on TV, right?
Right. Yeah, he was good entertainment for sure.
But the nanny's saying all these things, saying she's coming out in the courts. This is on Daily Mail, saying that once Ravenel drank he drank bourbon daily. Once drunkenly vomiting down the bed in his sleep. Told her that he took Viagra, something for bipolar.
See it.
He claimed he wanted Catherine to abort their son, Saint. once threw cigarette butts at the mother of his children for sleeping late.
Sorry, that's not funny.
One erratic, drunken episode, he allegedly nearly amputated Catherine's hand in a car door. And he's offering people $500 to wipe coke off of him and everything. He's just
I'd take
nuts. Oh my
None
God.
of that sounds...
I'd be like, give me $2,000. I'll blow that off.
Right? None of that sounds wrong to me. That all
God,
sounds
no.
right on point.
How could I judge all those people though for taking Thomas's side, and like this poor Catherine
This
was,
like young, she was like 23 or some shit.
I judge all them for that, and I'll
Yeah.
never forgive them for what they did.
It's true.
How could they never?
Yeah.
Oh God!
Yeah,
and that,
hopefully the season's good.
and Miss Little Perfect, what's her name? The
Cam?
she's like, she doesn't speak up. She'll never say what she really thinks. Even the apron maker, whatever, the sewer, what's his name? God, I gotta get their names. I forget them.
Yeah, this is going great. Craig,
when they were like, when he was, his kids came up to him and he ignored them at the horse thing, and Craig was like, that was messed up, and she's just like telling him to be quiet and stuff. I hate the Southern way of how people just brush things under the rug.
bless her heart. Yeah,
Ugh.
it's all fake.
There's a new sequel coming out, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids,
Really?
and it's just gonna be called Shrunk, which I think is a good name for it.
Yeah.
It'll be starring Josh Gad,
Who's? Oh God, I hate him.
that little chunkmeister, and
I find him so annoying.
I find him sweaty and kind of stinky, but hopefully he's doing good.
Oh
He'll
my
do
God.
good.
I saw Long Shot this weekend. The movie was.
Oh my God, I want to see that.
You know, it was actually very good.
I've
recommend
heard
it.
that.
It was funny. It was cute. I mean, Charlize Theron is just so gorgeous.
I love Seth Rogen movies,
but
any of them.
In it was a preview for the new movie that him and the guys from Superbad are doing with, like, I think it's called like Good Boys or something. Like they're like 3 middle schoolers. It's essentially like Superbad but with middle schoolers. You got to watch the trailer. It looks hilarious, and these kids are saying the craziest shit. I don't know how their parents like let them be in this movie. But it looks amazing. Yeah, so Long Shot I would really recommend.
I think the freer you let your kids be, the more taboo it unbecomes, right? Like,
I guess, but like these kids,
they're
like
really
the
going
opening,
nuts.
the opening scene is they're like, "Look, we found all these weapons in my parents' drawer, and they're all these like sex
Dildos.
toys." And like the kid starts playing with like anal beads, and he's like, "See, these are nunchucks," and he like hits the other kid, and he's like, "God, that smells like shit." It's like,
Oh God.
so it's good. I
And
think
it's
gonna be funny.
these are little kids, but it's produced by Seth
yeah,
Rogen.
it's written by Seth Rogen and the guy who wrote Superbad, and I think they directed it too. It looks great.
Oh my God, I love Seth Rogen.
I do too. I
He
really
pumps
do.
some out. I like
Yeah.
the first Neighbors movie.
Yeah,
I love anything he does. Yeah,
No,
I
agree.
really am a
I would
fan.
recommend Long Shot. It was cute.
Did you see who died? Elsa Patton, the original Elsa.
Oh God, that face! I'll never forget it.
Wow, and that voice.
I thought
I
she had
feel-
already died.
I know.
so-
I feel bad for Marisol. I feel bad for her, but for Elsa though, I feel
Yeah,
bad for her.
It's sad. I mean,
It seemed like she died on Mother's Day too. It's like such a bitchy thing to do.
bitchy. She was very entertaining. She was like the first housewife mom that people really identified.
I would love
with.
to see a progression of photos of her, not
Me
to be
too.
mean, just
I
out
would
of
like to see
curiosity.
her back in the day. I don't know if I've ever seen a young photo of her.
Seems like Marisol has not gone so crazy, so hopefully she doesn't.
Right.
Even though I hated her on the Housewives. Did you like her?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I watched the Kardashians this past week,
Okay.
and it was the fires, and actually Rob was on, and you miss Rob. Rob is needed on that show.
How does he look?
He looks okay.
The same.
He's just the poor thing. He looks healthier,
Okay,
but
that's
he seems
good.
like a good dad, and it's just he's definitely needed. I love him and Chloe's trying to get him out of the house. It's during these fires, so it was a pretty interesting episode actually. But Ariana Grande's on there, and god damn, is she so pretty. I mean, she almost won me over. She was on there with Kim Kardashian or with Kris Kardashian because Kris is in the music video, and she's in her trailer, and she's very likable, very sweet, and very pretty. My
Are you
God,
changing
is she
your
pretty?
tune?
Yeah. Oh my
Okay.
God. So
I won't be watching it. I would
if you're bored.
Yeah,
I was just bored and I was watching it. Yeah.
Because we don't talk about enough TV, people. We always gotta find more.
I hear that the Kristen Cavallari show that she's hosting on Fox, they're relating it to Love Island.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. If anybody else is watching that out there, let us know.
Yeah, what's it called? Paradise something?
Paradise Hotel, maybe?
Okay, yeah. If it's good, let us know.
It's on
Hit
Fox.
us up
Yeah.
on Twitter at Escape2Pod or on Instagram at Escape to Reality Podcast. You got anything else before we dive in?
No. And have you started watching Dead to Me on Netflix?
No, I heard it's good though.
All right, I haven't either. So yeah,
I did start watching All American, and I like it.
How many episodes are you in?
Like 5.
Oh, 5. Wow, I was only 2 in.
I made moves.
Wow.
When I was watching it, Dorian came in and he's like, "What are you watching? A BET production?" I was like, "Shut up."
It does look like that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Does the friend get killed yet? I just have a feeling that his best friend, the girl.
No, she's still alive.
Okay. Don't you feel like she's gonna get killed?
I mean, there's some drama happening, but she's still alive and well.
But
I think that chick's like a rapper in real life or something.
It's like
she's very familiar to me.
I like the show, but I'm scared to watch it because I don't want the little brother to get killed.
God, you can never watch Game of Thrones.
And I don't want
want everything to be fine all the time.
It'll break my heart if that little boy gets killed on that show.
No, he's not gonna die.
Taye Diggs is good.
Yeah,
and he's decent.
Yeah.
And I want to say though, should we spoil alert or no? Like that's what I hate about Netflix. Like we can't really talk about it.
No, let's wait till we both finish it and then we'll discuss.
Or just in the second episode, so that Taye Diggs is the.
Oh, I see what you're trying to avoid.
Right?
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not the real.
No. Yeah, no, he's not.
Oh, that's how I took it.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
Look
I'm
at
like,
that.
oh,
What a spoiler-free discussion we just had.
And then I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna sleep with his
sister.
I
know. I was thinking the same thing. A little game. That would be Game of Thrones.
But the sister's prettier than the hot chick.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Little inside baseball for everybody. Right. Watch All American.
If you guys can figure out that conversation, then you get a gold medal. All right, let's dive in. Before we do, as always, follow us on all the things. I mentioned our Twitter, Escape2Pod. We'll be doing our tweets of the week there, and we put them on Instagram at Escape to Reality Podcast. And then write us a review on Apple Podcasts. Show some love. We appreciate it. And we'll dive in with Colt and Larissa. He's heading off to work, and Debbie wants him deported. So... it's court day. What do you think of her court outfit? I thought it was actually pretty good.
She looked good, yeah.
It did have a high slit in the back. I saw she walked up the stairs.
I was noticing that too. I'm like,
club in the back
party. Yeah, rear burger there, but
yeah. And her case was dismissed.
It was work in the front party,
right?
In those heels, yeah. She's gonna fall down the stairs,
but
and bust her face open.
I did think she looked good.
She did. She looked really pretty. Yeah.
You know what Dorian said that I think is exactly on point with her accent? He was like, it's obvious that she learned how to speak English just from reading. Like, so the way that she pronounces things, like Colty, like she everything she's learned how to say, she like read first. So that's why it sounds so weird. I think that was very true.
How would Colty be spelled?
Like she is always over pronouncing things.
T.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I understand. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
That's
I
interesting.
think that might be accurate. So she comes out of court and says, "I'm reborn." She called it case was dismissed. Right. So Larissa's free.
It's interesting that on such an aggravating day she goes with Debbie.
I know.
Like she can't get any other ride.
Well, and then she's like, "Thank you, Debbie, for supporting me." And
that was sweet, I thought, kinda.
Yeah, I mean...
She seemed genuine.
Yeah, she did, and Debbie took it.
Debbie's not.
She's like, "You're welcome." A little
Debbie's
Eeyore
like,
vibe.
"Damn it. I wish she was on a plane."
Right? Like we mentioned, the attorney comes out to give the breakdown, and Larissa just wants to jump his bones.
Yeah, they should have done a slow montage of him.
I know, right? She was staring him down.
He'd have sex with her too, I think.
Yeah, probably. Is that like a conflict of interest? Probably.
Someone online had linked his Instagram is DUI doctor or DUI lawyer.
That's great.
He's
I
like a
love it.
DUI freaking lawyer.
He's probably one of the guys who has like a billboard on the strip.
Yes.
That people just call.
Yes.
That's great. Let's see. They drive home in the same
DUI
car.
doctor is his _doctor is his Instagram title.
That's great. Also, that makes no sense because you're not a freaking doctor. You're an attorney, a JD,
Yeah.
a Juris Doctorate. I like how they're still rocking the same car. Still no air conditioning.
Same car. And what van is he getting into?
Right?
Is that like a working
I
van?
think it was like a production
pool?
van. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at this guy's Instagram. Oh, he has children.
Oh,
That's nice.
does he? I didn't
Yeah.
get that far.
2 kids.
Wow.
Maybe he's no wife, I see.
Huh.
Oh, actually, this chick looks like Larissa.
Oh my God, I see her. Damn.
That's wild. All right, we digress. Oh, you noticed Colt finally brought Larissa flowers?
Yes. Oh my
Roses.
God.
Also,
Bonds.
what is with this hair that she's been rocking in the few of these scenes? It's like a side Bam Bam like ponytail.
Punky Brewster. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
I
It's like not even useful. It doesn't
No.
get everything out of the way. It's
No,
just
it
like
doesn't. It's not even doing anything.
barely
at all.
anything.
It's like it's literally what you try to do to like a baby when they're like a year and a half old.
Yeah,
You're
when
like,
they don't have enough hair.
for a hand. It's like ridiculous. I like.
And I thought at first she was wearing those yellow or those pink pants to there and everything. I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
that's
me
what she was
too.
wearing. I'm like, oh my God, don't do that.
I know. I liked when she was describing it to Colt. She's like, and then I heard helicopters above me, and I thought,
Oh,
it's
no.
icy. It's like, oh God.
And they come down and they land and take you.
Right. I mean, listen, wouldn't put it past them, but I don't think they're coming in the courthouse.
I don't think they care that much about you, Larissa.
Right.
Poor thing.
And so they kind of fake makeup. And then she claims she's going to be passive so she can live in peace. Passive or something, however she said that. Did you notice she was like,
She does seem humbled.
She does. But obviously we know that's not the case because then look what happens next. The freaking gnarly fight.
Oh, I thought that was the fight.
No. I don't think we've gotten to the one with the bloody shit yet.
Because the lawyer says that in the thing that she scratched him.
You think? I feel like if it was that one, they would show the pictures.
Right.
I don't know.
I wonder.
Huh. Maybe. We'll see. They go to celebrate with the barefoot bubbly. Nothing like a $7.99 bottle to really get the party started. Did you also notice they only had one wine glass?
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah. She had the wine glass and he was drinking out of like a normal cup. So.
It's like my house.
Right. Yeah, so it looks like they're going to pretend like everything's fine for a few days. Till
It's
I think it
so
all blows
fake.
up again.
They're probably already broken up in all those scenes, right?
You think?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if she's that good of an actress,
Right.
but maybe.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I wonder. Debbie's so pissed off though, and it was interesting that she's like, well, if she gets deported, I'm scared Colt was gonna go to.
That was her only fear. She doesn't care if she gets deported. She
And
cares
she's
if
crying.
Colt follows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Colt's not going anywhere.
No way. He can't survive without his mother. Without that daily packed lunch and dinner and ride.
And it was
car
such a
ride.
ploy when Debbie's like, I'm gonna move out. She was never gonna move out.
Oh no, she's not going anywhere. Why would she? She's got a mansion. It's got a slot machine and a horse head, or like what is it? A
Wonder-
wolf head.
Wonder what her last job was. Why is she?
Well, don't you
can't
think she's
work?
probably like collecting Social Security?
Right. How old is she? I mean,
She's got to be 65.
right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder what does she do? She just sits in that house all day. What a miserable
Ugh.
life.
I guarantee you, she does like online gambling or something.
She can't even go down the street.
Right? I feel like she has to.
It's like me. I gotta go on DraftKings. You know, at least if I could be down there at the casino, I wish they'd allow babies in there.
Around the smoke, that'd be very healthy.
It'll toughen them up quick.
Right. Any other thoughts on those two? She's free.
I'm happy for Larissa. Colt really gives me the EBGBs when
Yeah,
I see
me
him
too.
walking to work and gotten in that van.
I know.
He's
just his whole vibe. Like, he's somebody that even if you put him on a makeover show, he wouldn't look any better. You know? Like, he's just, like, bad-bodied.
I just wonder what's going on in that head for real.
He's a psycho, I think.
He scares me.
Yeah, I agree. He scares the shit out of me.
That's great, Larissa. I'm so happy for
It's
you.
like he's somebody that would, like, bury someone in a backyard.
Yeah.
It's the vibe I get.
We
Watch
didn't
out,
get any of the
Larissa.
cousins yet.
Yeah, I know. Where's the cousin with the nice hair pieces? The flowers.
Damn.
They'll be around, I'm sure.
I hope so.
All right. Chantal and Pedro.
Oh my God.
Chantal is really turning into her mother, is what I'm seeing. Like, she's starting to do the same petty shit the mom does. They go on a double date with another Dominican.
That was wild.
Right. Pedro would rather be dead than be on that date. He had no desire to go. He wants to go to...
That couple wanted to get up and leave it. Oh,
100% too.
You
They're
just
like,
got a babysitter for this shit?
Right? They're like, we gotta let the babysitter go. It's like, God, can you imagine you paid to go out to dinner with those people?
Then they went to another bar for a few more hours.
Right? They're like, oh, fuck that couple. They're the worst. He wants to go to the Dominican for a month or a month and a half. They bring
let him
up...
freaking go. I mean, I understand, but...
No, you gotta let him go, because, like... who wants to live like they're living? That's a terrible relationship.
In the car ride there, they're out and it's so miserable.
I mean, they started fighting at the dinner table. They brought up the fight again. Like, there's nothing to me more uncomfortable than, like, especially in a small situation like that, a double date, watching people fight. It's so awkward.
That was like in breaking down how their families are, like, to go into detail about a family fight like that.
So awkward.
And Chantal, did she start it because she said he didn't come to Thanksgiving?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's turning just like into the mom, which is like where she antagonizes him, baits him in the, like, like him seeming like the bad guy. Like, well, he left me for Thanksgiving. But the last episode, she was like, I think he was right to not come. It's like, of course he was right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
and then they show the clip of the family being like, isn't he behind you? Isn't he coming in?
Right.
Well, you had a freaking taser. He had the right sense to not come.
100%. I liked Pedro saying, I need my time and to fuck off.
Which equals disappear, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah. That poor couple, they were just like, oh God, get me out of here.
They said they had issues. They're probably like, oh my God, we had a dream relationship compared to this.
That's the type of dinner that you leave and you're like, I'm so lucky to have you. You know what I mean? It probably made their relationship stronger.
They have 3 kids.
Oh God. I mean, yeah, they didn't want to be there. It was incredibly awkward. They're just in a terrible space. I don't understand what they're doing.
They need a month break.
100%.
They need to just break up, I think. I don't think there's fixing. I don't think
if I didn't know that they had a show greenlit, I would think he was never coming back.
Why is there a show greenlit? It's depressing.
There's just so much drama.
Now, are they married? Yes.
Yes. They've been married 2 years.
Where'd they get married? In the States?
I don't remember.
And I see next episode, she's like asking, like, these women marry these guys and then they're responsible for them. It's a whole nother element.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that brings us to the green card attorney meeting. So, yeah. So that they, I like Chantal in the interview. She's like, I want to be clear. The American who brings the person here shouldn't be responsible for the immigrant. It's like, listen, maybe before you fucking get married, you should look into this shit. Like, am I responsible for them if we get, like, you know what I mean? Like, all of that. You should look into that before you get married, because otherwise you're fucked.
There's a lot they should have looked into. Oh, my God.
Right?
She's so mad that they're sending money to their families. What do you expect?
I know. It's like... Also, that's another thing you should know, that culturally, most people who come, like, if they immigrate to America, a lot of what they're doing is supporting families because there's a better economy. Like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. I like how he asked about getting divorced during the green card meeting. He really wants out.
God, I don't blame him. All they do is miserable. I don't see a way back for them.
No, it's fresh hell. I also liked when he was FaceTiming with his sister. And she's like, is Chantal coming? And he was like, no. She like started pumping her arms with joy.
And then he's telling her that, well, Chantal doesn't want to have kids with me But Chantel was kind of right to not want to have kids with him because
Well, I mean, that's not a
their
situation to bring
relationship's a
child.
mess.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So Pedro's stoking his family. She's stoking her family.
Exactly.
And it's just bad all the way around.
Totally. Because, like, when you think about, you know, like, when you're in a fight with your significant other, you're never supposed to spill all the beans to your family if you want your family to actually like them. You know what I mean? Because shit passes, and then you get over it, but all your parents are going to remember is the time that you guys got in this massive fight. So you can't say shit. Yeah, he needs to go to the Dominican. I like how it's also, like, when he leaves, it's, like, raining in the preview for the next episode. He's probably like, get me the fuck out of here. I'm going.
If that was him, I don't know.
I mean,
so if
also
they get divorced, she's responsible for him or no? Or
yes,
what did they
I
say?
think so. Yeah.
And then if he got remarried, I wonder how that works.
I wonder as well. I mean, listen, he should get free of this situation because I think it's only going to get worse. Because she doesn't seem mature enough to, like, take any responsibility for her family. He doesn't seem to really want to care to make up with the family. Her family's terrible, so, like, I don't see it ending well.
You know, all marriages don't work out. They got to just move on with their life. It's misery.
Yep. Same. Agreed. All right.
Maybe if he would have come to Thanksgiving, it would have been interesting. Maybe that's what, you know, he's got to just suck it up. That's what he would have to do is just suck it up.
Well, I mean, but who wants to live like that? That's
right.
what I'm saying. Like, he's
if he
completely
wanted
right.
to. Right. If he wanted to work out. But they're young. They don't have any kids. I mean,
Right.
what the hell?
Yep. Cut it. All right. Russ and Paula. I'm over her. That's like what I got out of this.
I found this interesting, at least.
I mean, so she's getting her nails done. The baby shower is
Why
ready
would
to
she
go.
do that?
I don't know. It's crazy.
And she's getting gels.
I know.
Gels take forever.
They do take forever.
Go to CVS, paint your nails blue, bitch, and get to the shower.
Yep. She's over an hour late.
I've never seen someone with different color hair I can't recognize.
Right? God, it's like she just looks so much better as a redhead. I can't get over it. Yeah, so she's over an hour late. They set up everything. They set up the table of cupcakes. The mom was very proud of that table.
Oh, the poor mom.
She's like, look, I got the flag. And
she's trying, you know?
Yeah. I would give it an A for effort. The guys are going golfing. They're upset because they're going to miss their tea time.
It's like, I hate tea time. Okay, get to your tea time. I don't care, whatever.
I know.
That's all I hear my whole life from my brother and my dad. It's their tea time.
She finally shows up, and she's like, I'm surprised, like, people are here. Because in Colombia, everybody shows up late. It's like, well, we're in America.
Yeah, and you know what time. And Russ was calling you. And
asking
and
where
why
you
is
were.
he such a little pussy? Say to her, like, you know,
Get the
everyone's
fuck over
waiting.
here.
Right.
Like, also, you were with a friend. She can drive you, so put your wet nails in the car and let's go.
And why wouldn't he have told her in the first place, don't go get your nails done, just come over here?
Right. Stupid.
Text her your hate text, like any normal relationship.
Right? Get the fuck over here. The shower's starting.
My mom's got Colombian cupcakes for you, bitch.
Right? And a soccer goal. Get over here.
We've got soccer on. Everybody hates it.
I loved the mom with her passive-aggressive comment.
It
wouldn't be pow if you weren't late. Like, right when she's like, sorry, I'm late.
That was bitchy.
It really was. Also, Pow's outfit, I don't know what that dress was.
Uncomfortable when you're pregnant.
Right?
Yeah.
Tight and gathered and I don't know.
And belted.
Yeah.
Someone put it because it looks like the outfit that Meghan Markle wore when she announced the baby.
It did. That's where I was thinking, oh, that's funny. It did look like that. I was just over. And then she's like opening presents and she's like, I don't want to sit here opening gifts. It's like, well, you know.
Let everybody take them back.
And I liked how every person, she had no idea who it was. Who's this?
So rude. So rude. And the people all had to leave.
I know.
But why did they say that they came 2 hours early?
Right.
So was she late or was she not late? So what was on the invitation?
That's what I want to know too. I mean, she was definitely late, but I think those people came mass early. So it was like they ended up being there for like 4 hours and only saw her for like an hour. I love that they just all bailed though. I got a wedding to go to. I got this to go to. All right, bye.
Yeah, I mean, baby showers, they are, you know, I think in Colombia, people probably drink and
Oh, it's probably
They
an all-day
celebrate
event.
life and have fun. Here in America, people are miserable.
Here you get some fucking cupcakes from the grocery store and some candy, and that's it.
Here's your Babies R Us shirt, and
Right.
you'll give your kid a rash.
Your
and
Bye Bye
we're
Baby
moving
gift
on.
card and get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
God.
Yeah, I find her, just the way she's bitching about the whole trip has bothered me. Her whole vibe is like, you know,
Hey, acts like she's taking him to be executed. I
right.
mean,
Misery
having a
loves
baby.
company. She's just
how's
like,
their marriage working out?
I
He
know.
seems miserable.
I know.
She's yelling at him because he got drunk golfing. Well, I would have been shit faced coming home to that shit.
Yeah, totally.
To that sad hotel room.
I would. I mean, why not? That's what you do when you're golfing, right? Especially if
Yeah.
you're not good at golfing. You know, my cousin is like, you know, he was like essentially like he like teaches golf pros and shit, and like we went golfing once, and me and my other cousin who like don't give a shit, we're just like screwing around. He's like, "You guys take this seriously. It's not a game." And he was like getting so pissed at us. I'm like, "It literally is a game. Like,
Yeah, it
calm
is.
the fuck down." And that was the only time we ever went golfing.
Yeah, you don't take people golfing. My dad stopped. He learned that lesson quick.
Right. Like, oh yeah, we never
You
went
don't
again.
take Justine golfing.
Yeah, because he was like, "God, you guys respect the game." I'm like, respect the game. Fucking calm down. Okay.
It's such an annoying sport.
It really is. Anything else on Russ and Paula? I just want to dye her hair, and I feel like her face just looks so puffy.
I don't even know who she is. Yeah.
It's weird.
I find their relationship really annoying.
I do too. I find
It's like
she's been driving me nuts. She wasn't as annoying in past seasons. Now she's like really irritating me.
How can, and so he's got a job opportunity. When's he feel like he's going to tell her?
Well, that's gonna. Yeah, she's not gonna love
That's
that.
stupid.
So stupid.
I don't want to live there either, but God.
No, me neither. Any other thoughts on these idiots, Russ and Paolo?
No, I hate them.
Andre and Elizabeth.
I hate Russ almost more than Paolo. It's like, speak up, you little bitch.
She is a little bitch. Andre and Elizabeth. Oh my God.
Wow.
Both of them. But her meeting with her dad, I was just like, just wanted to be like, how dare you, you privileged asshole.
Little bitch.
Right? To like, if I raised a kid like that, I'd be like, I failed. Because like the dad was like, he had all good points. He was being very nice about it. And like, she was just being a straight up asshole.
He was so calm and sweet.
So calm.
I find him almost attractive after that, you know.
You would.
He is so sweet, and he just wants the best for his daughter, even though she's married to this psychopath.
Right. And I liked how
Oh
he
my
said, like, you
God.
put the cart before the horse. And then she's like, is it about you or is this about us? I was just like, why are you being such an asshole?
He's paying for it all. He's right there involved.
Right.
You might as well have donated some sperm, you bitch.
But you know what it shows is that, like, she is...
A little spoiled brat.
Well, that she knows she can manipulate the fuck out of him. Like, she could say anything to him, but he wasn't even like, Elizabeth, the way you're talking to me is unacceptable. The fact that, you know what I mean? He never said anything like that. He's such a nice guy. He just, like, took her fucking attitude. It was like, what is
so
this?
you can dictate my every move? Yeah, he can.
Right.
He's paying for where you live.
Right. And he's like, this is what I was concerned about the whole time. I just want him to have a job. It's like, no shit. Oh, yeah.
Get
And
a
then
job at the grocery store down the street.
when he brought up like that they haven't been taking care of the house, and he was like, well, get, $100 lawnmower. If it's that or groceries, I'm going to get groceries. It's like, you should say, you know what, Dad, you're right. Let me take care of the freaking grass. Like,
yeah.
It was just disgusting.
What are you
She was
going to
so
do when you have a
gross.
baby if you can't afford a lawnmower?
Right? If you don't have an extra $100, let me tell you, shit's going to get rough. I mean, like, I found that
Chuck is going to be
ridiculous.
paying out the ass for this girl forever.
Chuck needs to lose some weight because he could have a heart
Chuck's
attack.
going
With
to
all the
die.
stress.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what she's
well,
probably hoping for, and then she'll just get a cut of it all. But
God, that's terrible.
I know.
I really
Poor
like
Chuck.
him.
He looks like he's going to burst, but he's so sweet.
I know. I
He
mean,
was so calm to her. It's like
so
he's
calm.
even paying for that stupid iced tea you're sucking on.
right? I know.
You can't even afford that. Does she have a job?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't remember her saying she.
It's
had a
all his
job.
fault, though. You got to cut her off.
Right. I mean, I think
And now it's hard that she's got a baby coming,
Exactly.
but Jesus, where's the health care coming from, I wonder?
Yeah, I wonder the same. She has to have a job, right? I don't know.
She must. Then they got these big ass dogs they can't afford.
I know.
Ripping apart the house, I'm sure.
Of course, they have a freaking psycho German Shepherd.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just felt like that dog was right on brand
And
for him.
and he's like, oh, yeah. And he's like, Sergey.
Right?
And the way she says Angele, I can't even say it right. I know it's the right way to say it, but nobody in her family says it that way. She's like rolling the tongue. Can you say it perfectly like her?
What does she say? Andre?
Andre.
Oh.
Andre.
Oh,
She
that
like really
sound
rolls that I that she says it like his mom would say when he was 3 years old.
Yeah, I like when she gets home to like talk to him. She's like, he's putting us in a situation to fight. He'll hold everything against us. It's like, why are
What
you
is
throwing
wrong
your
with
dad
her?
under-
Why would you say that
It's crazy.
about this angel of a man, you stupid girl?
This angel of a man. And then she's like, what did she say? She's like, I hate to say it, but you were right about my family. It's like, what do you mean you were right? They're literally supporting you.
They're
only
right
people-
about you.
Right, exactly.
I know. Well, you'd be lucky to have a father like that. Girls
Right?
would die to have a father like that.
Totally. And when he's like, well, that's it. I'm not going to depend on your father anymore. I'm moving out and I don't need him. I'm like, where are you going? The homeless shelter? Like, I don't understand. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have a job. You have no money. You can't work. Like, or he has a green card now, so he could work. So what the fuck?
Says he spent all his money in 3 months because America's pricey. Yeah, no shit.
yeah,
And you should have knocked some up. You should have bought some condoms with that 3 months of income.
Seriously. Go to Planned Parenthood, get some free condoms. I mean, he's a complete psycho, and I was just so shocked by how she talked to her dad. I was just like, this is
Says
unbelievable.
that they were stabbed in the back. How's he stabbing you in the back? He's putting
Right.
a roof over your head.
100%. You're living rent free, and what else is he supporting you with? And you guys can't even freaking keep the lawn clean. I bet it's covered in dog shit.
Gross, nasty.
Terrible.
The house is trashed.
I know. It's so sad. I feel
And
so
she
bad
says
for
that her
dad.
poor dad was being dramatic. That dad was so sweet.
So sweet. I know.
And he gave her a hug. He just really bit his tongue. How can he do that? I need to learn from the Chuck school of keeping it together.
You do. Yeah, maybe he'll do a seminar. You can pay $59.99 for it.
Good for Chuck. His blood pressure. Hopefully, that's how he's alive still. Because
Right.
if he was a hothead, he'd definitely be dead.
Well, now we've wished death on him 3 times.
No, we don't wish death. We just
wish
wish for
life
his,
on this
We wish
angel
better
of a man.
health for this poor man.
I know.
Yeah,
And less
his
stress.
wife is too busy, feeding him good food and then servicing him after dinner.
I feel like
how
that's
he stays
like
so calm.
servicing him. Wow, you've gone in deep on this background story. I like it. Yeah, it was just gross. I thought her whole behavior was disgusting. And I mean, that guy, the Andre douchey guy, that doesn't surprise me.
He
But
says he's gonna start paying. Well, get a job then.
right, yeah, go for it.
How much
Start
was this?
paying?
I wonder how much 90 Day Fiance is paying them. But I think like 10,000. Is it the whole season or is it 10,000
It's definitely
an
not
episode?
per episode. No, there's no way. I don't think it's that much.
Jeez.
I think TLC like really pays people basic, while like MTV like pays people. I think they just
Smothered. They need 50
Yeah.
grand an episode to expose that shit.
can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's sad. She's what's wrong with the world.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's move to Nicole.
And then Andre's going to be
Ozan.
screwing somebody else from his new work. He's up to no good.
Yeah. Okay, Nicole and Ozan. Ugh.
She's hard to watch.
She's another one I can't stand. There's just something about it. Also Nicole's dad's beard was insane to me.
How does that happen?
The beard
How do you get that?
like grows in like a long, is bizarre. Yeah. He didn't used to have a beard like that.
He looked like human cotton candy. It's like weird.
That's good. I like the mom's name, Rabba Lee. It's real country.
That is. The mom she's got some smarts on her. She really grew up. She really raised a dodo bird, though.
Right. But the best quote I feel like of all time was the mom saying, "This whole thing seems like a cycle of nothing," which I thought was just perfect, talking about Nicole and Ozan's relationship. It's like, it really is nothing. There's nothing happening. She lives in Fantasyland,
It's
thinking
Scam
they're gonna
Central.
Scam Central, thinking they're gonna get married someday. It's like, what are you talking about?
She had all her family buying plane tickets to come there.
Her
She's
mom
that
came. The season
sick.
I watched, her mom came. They were supposed to get married. She had to leave. And then she was coming back again. And then they called off the wedding a second time. It's like ridiculous.
This Ozan really knows how to work it. He's probably got a ton of these women all over.
Didn't somebody send us that?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to everybody who sends us shit in the DMs when we sound clueless like
That's
we do right now.
Art3 McGee. Or yeah. Well, no, I mean, I knew that. I just don't want to ruin it for her. But yeah, you can just tell. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They start going back to the whole Grenada trip. And I like when they're like, so what happened in South Korea? She's like, I don't know. They just didn't let him in. And they're like, so other Moroccans with good reputations can get in? And she's like, probably. I'm like, what?
Was there proof he even came?
Yeah, that's the other thing. You know what? This could be some real catfish shit where they're like, I'm outside. And they're like, never there.
I don't think he even went there.
You know what? That's smart. I bet you're right. I bet he
And
didn't.
that's his whole thing. And she's dumb enough to be like, oh, he just couldn't get in.
Yep.
Walmart didn't let him in that day.
Yep. You're probably right. He probably didn't even go.
She's like the meme of Walmarts. Like those people that are at Walmart with their ass hanging out.
Like
That's
people
her.
of Walmart. Yeah.
When she and her sister in that car with that blonde hair.
Ugh, that hair.
I just
want to stick her head in like a vat of a different color. Like I even feel like pink would look better.
Yes, it would look good on her. Looks like it sizzles when it gets wet. It's horrible.
And I like how as soon as they start asking her questions, she like throws a temper tantrum. She's like, enough, and like threw something down. Like, no more. It's like, why? Because you know you're lying out of your ass, and they're asking you actual questions. Like it's so obvious that she knows that all this shit is bullshit. Like, you know.
I don't even know if she realizes it that much.
I think she does. I think she knows, and she's like, she's one of those like catfish people that it knows it's fake but doesn't want to face reality. You know,
right? And her mom says, "Grin and bear it, cupcake." I like that too.
I liked that. Yeah, shout out to Robba Lee telling the truth. And then they're in the grocery store. I love it. She's like, I've been eating healthy. And she calls Ozan and she's like, look behind me, there's vegetables.
In the middle of the grocery store. Why are you calling him in the middle of the grocery store?
Also with a child unattended that's just running rogue in the store. Exactly. Don't touch anything. It's like you're giving a kid a cart. She's going to go nuts. She's going to touch everything.
The kid's going to get kidnapped.
Yeah, like what the hell? Yeah, poor May.
I guess there's probably a cameraman watching her is what reality is. But
true.
Why are you calling in the middle of the grocery store?
Right.
Was there a set time and that's the time you were at the grocery store?
Well, you also notice like she was saying like, yeah, as she was calling him, she was saying something like the mom was like, well, I really just want her to get settled down and get May in school. So I don't even think May's in school. And
Poor May.
She seems like she should be in school, right?
Yeah.
Like she's that age.
She's probably going on 5 years old, right?
I would think so, yeah. Crazy.
Poor May. That poor family. They just want to take May.
I know.
I can't imagine what she goes through. Yeah. She seems happy, but...
No, she does seem happy, but I think she could...
How can Nicole even afford groceries?
I was thinking the same thing. That looked like an organic store. I'm like, what is she buying? Her whole vibe to me is just complete bullshit. And then like he doesn't even want to meet her dad. He's like, oh, I don't really want to. It's like, come on, this is all so.
My
dumb.
dad wants to meet you, and he's like, well, I don't really meet him, but I will.
Right.
It's like there's romance.
Resounding endorsement. Yeah, she drives me nuts. I can't stand her. I just want to change her hair color so bad.
She's the worst.
Yeah, definitely.
I like the mom though.
Yeah, buck up cupcake. That was great.
Jeez.
All right. Any other thoughts on them or the beard? I love the cotton candy.
Dad's like, I'll come to Grenada.
Dad just wants. Dad knows it's full of shit too. They're all like, all right, let's get this.
Well, her and Ozan are having sex on the beach.
Yeah, right. Ozan's never gonna put himself in a position where he actually has to sleep with her. He won't show up.
Can't touch her.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think he physically could.
All right. Wrapping it up with the fakes, Jay and Ashley.
Fake as her hair extensions.
Fake as her hair extensions, exactly. I love how she's like, I've been feeling insecure, so I got Botox and I'm getting extensions. I'm like, oh, that's nice.
You got Botox because you're on TV.
Right.
It's not
also,
Crimea River here.
I hate bad extensions. Could we just like stop doing this to ourselves? I don't understand. It never looks good unless you're a freaking Kardashian. You can afford to pay for some real shit.
I wrote down I thought they looked good.
Did you? Well,
I thought they looked decent. You know,
the finished product wasn't bad, but did you notice when they were putting them in, you could easily see the track lines? Like,
oh yeah. I'm
so
sure.
she
up
puts
close
her
and
hair
personal.
in a
Yeah.
ponytail.
Oh
It's gonna
yeah.
look like shit.
Oh, it's a mess.
And she's like, maybe this hair will make me happy again. I'm like, pretty sure that's not gonna happen.
I don't understand because it seemed like she was in the hospital on Instagram 24/7, and now she's like, I don't know. It's just so weird.
It's all fucking bullshit. She's meeting up with her ex-boyfriend Mikey.
I love the hair salon segments. 90 Day Fiance really gives the hair salons their due.
Well, they give like the service people their due, you know? Like they just have these people interacting with these weirdos, like pretending like they're friends. Like, this is my friend, the hairdresser. It's like, no, they're not. They could care less. Yeah, she meets up with the ex-boyfriend who describes her as the one who got away. And he says she doesn't make good decisions with men. She only made a good decision once, and that was me. Which I was like, calm down, buddy.
Yeah, sure. Where is he going to Aruba alone? Is he going to hedonism? He's freaking me out. There.
Anybody who goes to the Caribbean alone is going to like pick up on some chicks.
Yes.
Let's be real. He's not. That's not.
He's not going to go sit there to have pina coladas on the beach by himself.
He's not doing a yoga retreat. He's going to be out trying to find himself.
Aruba by himself.
Yeah, weird. Like, that's not, if you're doing a solo vacation, go to like Europe, get some culture. You know what I mean? Like, go do like a sightseeing situation.
He's like trying to Natalie Holloway somebody.
Oh, God. Probably.
He seemed like a nice guy, but it's
No, he
just
did.
like, whatever. Yeah.
But I think that whole the shit, like, all this just seems so fake to me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like when she gets back and he's like, where were you? They start fighting and she's like, you shut up. You shut the fuck up. Like, that's it's like, come on. What is happening?
Then they go in to have sex after that.
Right.
What's her face? Somebody on Instagram had put in my next line with her like face spacing out, like just because she's trying to, I can't remember my line or something
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, that's good. Where's the cue card? Yeah,
And their wine flights, which I don't think they drank the wine.
Well, wasn't that beer? I think it was beer.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
and
a
then
beer flight.
And she's like, they didn't seem like they drank it all.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
What are you wasting
If you
that
can't
for?
finish a little flight that's like the equivalent of one beer, then don't be at a brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think their whole vibe ever since, like, I think we just know too much, you know? We've seen behind the...
They ruined their storyline.
Yep.
I love Jay though in his in his flower sweatshirt. I just love him.
Full flower print. I thought that was good.
I like Jay. She bugs me, but there's something nice about Jay. I feel bad.
I mean, Jay needs to go back to Jamaica. What is he? He doesn't need to be in, again, Whitestown, Pennsylvania. He needs to escape.
Yeah. And what he did was he talked to some girls on an app. You went on a date with an ex-boyfriend. Seems like you kind of crossed the line a little more.
Also, he's 21 or 20, right?
Yeah.
How old is he?
Yeah.
What do you expect? You're marrying a 20-year-old? Like, come on. Also, not being 20, so you don't even know how Tinder works.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Ugh, ridiculous. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I think I agree with you. I think if the 90-day flippy floppy, what's it called?
90 Day the Other Way or something like
I
that.
like that. Yeah, and they'll never stop this shit.
This
like,
producing, we'll call it 90 Day the Other Way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think hopefully that'll be better. This, I mean, listen, we have plenty to talk about with these idiots, but I just like, I really like more of the like messy beginning to me. I think that's the best part. Or just seeing people like culturally, like Angela being in Nigeria was just all time classic. You need content like that.
Or more entertaining people. You know, Elizabeth and Andre were more entertained this week. I mean, they had real stuff going on.
Yeah.
If these people were a little more, I mean, Colt and Larissa, we know too much.
Yeah.
It just kind of picked weird castings.
Yeah. I agree.
Chantel and Pedro, I mean.
Yeah, it's good. It's just a disaster to watch. Again, happily ever after.
They were kind of boring. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't apply to these idiots. But we'll be here. We're keeping with it. Any other thoughts before we wrap it up?
No, that's it. We'll be back with Bravo.
Bravo
Geneva's...
plus Double Shot at Love.
Oh, did you see the spoiler on that one?
that the
girl
person sent
us
us?
a spoiler.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
I did.
I can't believe that.
I like all the insider info though.
If anybody wants to know the spoiler information, DM us.
Yeah, DM us, Escape to Reality Podcast. We'll share.
Spoiler on the winner. We'll share it.
Yeah,
We'll share
yeah.
it with you. It's gonna piss you off. So.
Yep. Yeah, we'll be waiting to hear from you in the DMs. And we appreciate everybody checking us out. We'll be back. Bye.
Bye.